Welcome back, my anointed to bling lovelies. It's your girl here, Rein, with another quick tutorial. I happened to see these super cute makeup brush holders on Pinterest, and of course I decided to put my own blinged out twist on some of my own. So if you want to see what I did, stay tuned, it's coming up. So as usual, we got to talk supplies, and I have a few here. I chose this cup from the Dollar Tree. I like the shape of it. It's a little bit wider, and I think it enables me to fit more brushes because I actually do have more brushes than any human being should have. Of course, you need your handy dandy candlestick that you also can pick up at the Dollar Tree. And I've got some glue here that I've had for a while. This is from Michael's, and I got it in this silvery kind of rainbowish iridescent kind of color. And of course, we need our handy dandy Mod Podge, and you'll need some sort of a brush in order to coat that inside of the glass. Now this, if you're looking at that, that's actually not a crack. That is some sort of a scratch, but it's actually not cracked. So don't freak out, all right? And so I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. The only thing I don't have here is the E6000. You're going to need that in order to adhere, or some Gorilla Glue. You're going to need that to adhere the top to that candlestick. So you'll see me do that in just a moment. Let's go. All right, so what you want to do is get a nice little coat of that Mod Podge inside of the glass and then pour that glitter. You'll see me do that in just a second. Now, you don't want too much of the Mod Podge because you don't want a thick coat. You just want a thin enough but a thick enough coat to pour the glitter in so that when you roll that glitter around, it's going to be nice and even, as you see that I'm doing that here. Now, if you wanted to paint, you could do that. You just want to use maybe a sponge brush, because a brush like I'm using here, a regular paintbrush, you're going to see the brush strokes. So just be mindful of that. You can also use the roll around the paint technique, but it is a little bit quicker with the sponge. Just a tip if you wanted to paint. I'm using the glitter here that I got from Michael's, and I'm just pouring that in there right into the bottom, right along those sides, and then I'm going to twist that around in my hands so that that glitter gets coated. Now, we're not doing this on the outside because that's where we're going to put our quotes, all right? And we want that shine of the glass to remain on the outside. So this is why we're doing it on the inside of the glass. Next, once that's all nice and dry, I'm going to take my E6000 and I'm just going to adhere those candlestick holders to the bottom of that. Now, you might want to actually do your quotes before you do this. I did this beforehand and one of the sticks fell off because it wasn't dry. So just be mindful of that. Using my Cricut, I went ahead and created my own designs. Now, you can do whatever you want. This is what I came up with. And then I simply cut that out. And the next step, once it is all done cutting on the machine, is I'm going to just weed that as you see here. Now, you don't need a Cricut to do this. You can actually go to Walmart or Hobby Lobby or Michael's. You can actually find stickers with sayings in these cute little fonts that you could use for your project, okay? So you don't have to worry if you don't have a Cricut or a cutter. Once that's all weeded out, I'm using my transfer tape, and I'm just going to place that on the front of the glass. Now, you want to be careful because sometimes on a rounded surface, things don't stick, so you just want to make sure they stick. And, of course, because I'm extra, you see me taking that Rhinestone Trim, and I'm running that with my E6000 around the top of the glass. I'm not using hot glue for this because hot glue tends to come off on stuff like this. So my E6000 is going to give it a more permanent bond. And I'm just stretching out that rhinestone to make sure that it stretches all the way around. Here is the final look. As always, I'm super excited to see a project come to an end. The only change that I would have made, because I do critique my work, even though you can see it, I feel like instead of the gold, the white vinyl would have popped just a little bit better, but it's enough for you to see it. If I were doing this for a client, I probably would have started completely over, but I do like the sparkle of the glitter. I love the shine of the bling. I love the pink and gold. That's what I was going for, was pink, gold, and silver. I love how it came out. It looks really sophisticated. This is going to be super cute in my bathroom to hold my brushes. And as always, ladies, I always tell you the work of our hands are blessed. This could become a whole new business if you wanted it to. If you just wanted to make brush holders, makeup brush holders, there's a lot of people in the makeup world, a lot of people who just love makeup that would go for something like this. So take this project to the next level, and remember, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So I want to thank you for taking the time to spend time with me and tune into another tutorial. I don't take it for granted that you show up for me. I hope you're enjoying what you see. Don't keep me a secret. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and until next project, you all be blessed.